Hi, everyone, and welcome. My name is Clearwater Chad, and today we're going to be talking about Heinrich Safety Pyramid. And for anyone that doesn't know, William Heinrich was he worked for Travelers Insurance in the 1930s, perhaps even in the 1920s. But in the 1930s, he worked for Travelers Insurance. He reviewed over 75,000 accident prevention reports, and he did something with that data. He found that data and he compiled it, and he's seen correlations to what was going on. Hey, coach, how you doing? Thank you very much. And basically, he came up, and I didn't draw this to scale, but he came up. They call it the Heinrich pyramid, where 330 and 1 on the bottom of the pyramid, 300 near misses. If you do something 300 times, you're going to get lucky 300 times. And you go to the middle of the pyramid, you get 30 chances, 30 minor incidences, and you'll have 30 minor incidences. And then on the top of the pyramid, unfortunately. Oh, thanks. Yeah, that's good, coach. Hey, skull, surf, skull. And, so, hold on. I got somebody text me here. So sorry about that. Hey, John, how you doing? Yeah, probably. He's probably right. I'm sure you're right. So, like I said, you got 30 near. You got on the bottom. You got 30 near misses. You got one minor accident, like somebody hurt their finger, and then one serious injury, like somebody getting gangrene or something. And so, in my opinion, to not practice safety like Heinrich, if you eliminate the near misses, you cut those out. His theory is, in my opinion, you cut out the near misses, you'll have less minor accidents, and hopefully you won't have the one serious accident. You cut those down. You cut them right down. And I think he was a smart guy, William Heinrich. He was ahead of his time. This was the 1930s when he did that. So, in my opinion, not using the Heinrich safety pyramid, that's the equivalent to taking an airplane with no wings. I mean, that's just, you're not going to do that. Am I right? I hope you're not going to do that because it's unsafe to do that, to not do that. Hey, Mike V. Thanks for being here, Mike. Thanks for being here, everyone. Thank you, Mike. Yeah, we're gonna be getting serious about safety, and I'm gonna be putting on my Ross Perot glasses to show you guys how serious I am. Serious I am about the budget. We're gonna get real serious. We're gonna get real serious about the budget. We're gonna get real serious about safety in America and in the whole world, like I said. And we're gonna go through this again. And we got some videos to show you guys. But like I said, and I'm sorry I didn't draw this to scale or color it in, but here's the safety pyramid. Okay, on the bottom you have 300 near misses. So if you do something unsafe 300 times, you're gonna sleaze away with it 300 times. In the middle of that, 30 people are going to get minorly injured, and you got to worry about the top of the pyramid, and that's going to be a fatality, which we don't want anyone to see get a fatality, not even the dues payer, Thank you, Mike. Mike advises. It's funny, I got to take my glasses off to read the comments. Am I right? Only a dope would not study the safety. We need our safety pyramid. And that is right, Mike. I agree with Mike V. John advises safety first, second, and third. And that's right. I agree with John and Mike V. Those are, good guys. They know their stuff. And let's roll the lucky dice, switch on. Lucky number 6. Let's roll the video. If I could figure out this machine here. Okay. Okay. How do we do this? Okay. AB, how you doing?
Have you ever heard of William Herbert Heinrich? Chances
Who hasn't heard of him? Am I right?
are you haven't, but he actually had a significant impact on industrial safety long before OSHA was even created. During the 1920s and 30s, Heinrich reviewed 75,000 workplace injury and illness cases.
75,000. That's a dedicated guy. Tell you what.
And he started noticing a surprising trend. He observed the same pattern so regularly, he created what is known as Heinrich's Pyramid.
There it is, Heinrich's Pyramid. It's what I drew, even though his drawing's better there. We got the 300 near misses on the bottom. You got one minor accident, 29 minor incidences. And you got one serious, very serious accident on the top of the pyramid. I hope none of us get to that point. And this goes for, you could use, it's my opinion, I learned about this many years ago, but it also coordinates, it also holds true in your personal life. If you do something, get in your car 300 times and, say do something unsafe, which I know no one in the chat would do this, but if say you broke the law, you speed 5 miles over the speed limit, you get away with it 300 times, 30 times, something might happen and you might have one fatality. So, we want to eliminate that. If you go to the speed limit, obey the laws, we get down to the bottom of it, and we'll
illustrate his observation that for every 300 near-miss events, there were 29 minor injuries and 1 major injury or fatality. Heinrich believed that to eliminate injuries, you first needed to eliminate all minor incidents. He thought if you could eliminate the bottom of the pyramid, the top would also be eliminated.
Yeah, just like I said, if you eliminate the bottom, eliminate the near misses, the minor accidents, you won't make it up the food chain to the serious accidents. Like I said, for someone to do something unsafe 300 times, in my opinion, that's like it's like taking a plane with no wings. You wouldn't do that in your life. And we got to nip this in the bud. And that's fact.
This theory has become known as Heinrich's Law and is still widely discussed in safety today. But does this theory hold up almost a century later? A lot has changed in the industrial environment.
And by the way, Joey C. has agreed, not tonight, but he has agreed to come on with me to nip this in the bud, some of these safety presentations. We also have ladder safety coming up, scaffold safety, a lot of fun stuff. So we're going to keep going with the Heinrich Pyramid tonight, though.
And in safety since then. Most experts agree that the numbers are not scientifically accurate today, but can be used as a good rule of thumb. However,
I disagree with the modern experts. I think that it's insulting to Mr. Heinrich to question him and his numbers. And he's the one that did this almost 100 years ago. Why would you question a good and decent man like that? I want to know what people's evil intentions are on questioning him.
However, the bigger lesson we've learned is that although reducing minor incidents does help reduce injuries overall, it doesn't actually eliminate serious injuries and fatalities. It turns out the top of the pyramid is more difficult to shift than Heinrich originally thought.
So once again, she's questioning Heinrich, which I do not agree with. He's a good and decent man. You don't question him and lie about it. And that's my statement.
To truly reduce the most serious incidents, there also had to be a focus on events that occurred at a low frequency but had a high severity of consequences, like falls from heights, electrocutions, mobile equipment accidents, fires, and explosions. So when you see Heinrich's Pyramid, remember it illustrates the importance of reducing near misses and minor incidents to reduce injury.
So, she is right there. The pyramid, you want to reduce the near misses, You want to reduce the minor minor incidents so we don't get to the top of the pyramid. I never want to hear that anyone gets to the top of the pyramid and they get hurt. Not even the criminal dues payer or Lady K.
Injuries, but it only tells part of the story. To reduce serious injuries and fatalities, we also need to focus on low-frequency, high-severity events. It's these two approaches together that are needed to eliminate all injuries and fatalities.
Okay, very good, very good. What'd you guys think? And I appreciate everyone watching that with me. And just so you guys know, it is ladder safety month, so make sure you're safe on your ladders. 3 points of contact, 2 hands and a foot. Make sure the grommets on the bottom of your ladder are. People question it, Sam, but I think it is. I don't like people questioning William Heinrich. He's the one that reviewed 75,000 injury prevention reports. It's my opinion that anyone that questions him, to me, that's just like a spitball floating through the air. It's just insignificant. It's just people throwing up gorilla dust, people throwing up, silly putty. It's not. Oh, thank you very much, Coach. I really appreciate that. And John is right. Never use a metal ladder. And they're phasing out wooden ladders. They're saying, except for thunderstorms, the metal ones are better. The aluminum ones are safer too. So we're phasing those out in the workplace, and I think that's a good idea. Right. We could even. There's other videos we could watch too. Am I right?
With data you won't find anywhere else.
Thank you, Sam. Oh.
Visionary in workplace health and safety in 1931, unveiled his revolutionary concept.
And it was revolutionary at the time, and I think it still is. People question him, and they shouldn't do that.
Long before the establishment of OSHA. Reviewing 75,000 workplace accident reports, he discerned a pattern that would change the course.
And that's something we could do in a future live, is review some accident prevention reports. I think that'd be a good live.
Of safety protocols forever. He named it the Heinrich Pyramid, which observed a stark and undeniable pattern. For every 300 near-miss events, there were 29 minor injuries and, tragically, 1 major injury or fatality.
Yeah, that's not great. I never want to hear about the fatalities. Right, John, 75,000, that's a lot.
Heinrich believed that to eliminate injuries, you first needed to eliminate all minor incidents.
And that's, like I said, we've proven that in our chat. If you eliminate the small things, we won't get to the top of the pyramid.
This theory has become known as Heinrich's Law and is still widely discussed in safety today. Over time, Heinrich's theory became gospel in the realm of safety. But as industries evolved,
and OSHA still uses the theory according to my information,
so did the understanding of safety dynamics. Years later, Frank Bird's tireless efforts in 1966 further refined the safety triangle, armed with data from 1.7 million accident reports. He refined Heinrich's theory, unveiling the Bird's triangle. His findings shed new light on the relationship between incidents, revealing a more nuanced understanding of
I mean, that's all fine, but I think Heinrich, he's the one. He's the man. He's the one that started it. Sure, Bird could ride on his coattails, but you can't compare that to William Heinrich. He was the man in 1931. Sacrificed time with his family to evaluate over 75,000 injury prevention reports. I know, John. I appreciate that. I agree too. It makes me curious more people don't know about this information, and we're trying to get it out there because there's not much on the internet about it. There's a few videos like this, but we're trying to get it out there.
safety dynamics. Here's an explanation of each level of the pyramid. At the base of the pyramid are unsafe acts. These refer to actions taken by employees or individuals in the workplace that deviate from established safety procedures or best practices.
And I am kind of practicing for work because I am on 3 safety committees. One for my departmental one, and 2 union ones, local and a regional one. So I would like to do a presentation on this, so I am kind of practicing.
Like not wearing personal protective equipment and disregarding safety protocols. The second level from the bottom of the pyramid represents near misses. These are incidents or events that have the potential to cause harm, but do not result in any injury or damage. Like warning signs or indicators of underlying safety hazards or issues within the workplace. Moving up the pyramid, we encounter minor injuries. These refer to non-fatal injuries that result from workplace accidents. Like cuts, bruises.
And I think if we evaluate the minor injuries, we study the injury prevention reports, try to improve on it in the workplace, then we won't get to the top of the pyramid with the major ones. It's my opinion.
Strains and sprains. The fourth level of the pyramid represents lost time and severe injuries. These are more serious incidents that result in significant harm to individuals and may require medical treatment or time off work. Like burns, amputation.
Yeah, I'm not sure about that, Mike. Yeah, I would say injury is an injury, but that's just my opinion.
Or other debilitating conditions.
And you should always report an injury. If you get hurt at work, you want to always report it, to have it on file just in case something happens years later. You never know what's going to happen. So you want to report that and file a report.
At the top of the pyramid is the most severe outcome is fatality. This represents workplace accidents that result in the death of one or more individuals. They have profound impacts on families, co-workers, and the organization as a whole. In the journey of workplace safety, visionaries like William Heinrich and Frank E. Bird reshaped our understanding.
2 finely dressed individuals, by the way.
Both highlighted the crucial link between minor incidents and major tragedies. From unsafe acts to fatalities, each level underscores the need for proactive safety measures. Read the blog Safety Triangle Analysis at OSHA Outreach Courses. The blog link is in the description. Remember to like, comment, and subscribe to OSHA Outreach Courses.
So that's that video. Okay.
Up to 50.
Okay. Okay, we're back. So I was trying to pull up another video here. Or not a video, but another another presentation. So thanks for bearing with me here. Like I said, it is National Ladder Safety Month, so I'm trying to get the word out about that. And hey, Neil Brennan's face, how you doing? Thanks for being here, everyone. Appreciate that. Like I said, it's, you know what I mean. So every step matters. That's the thing. That's the National Ladder Safety Month. American Guide, our voice is stronger together, and that's true. Help us spread our message. Last year, our National Ladder Safety Month message reached millions of people, and with your help this year, it could reach even more. Thank you for your support. National Safety Month, we have developed this marketing kit to promote the value of this important program and spread our word to the network. This guide was created for you. It can be used in conjunction with another one. Our goal is to make amplifying our messages easy. Whatnot. That's right, Mike. That's good. Mike's advising I never use the top step of the ladder, and that's part of being safe. You know, in a nutshell, I agree. You know what I mean? If you feel you need to use the top step, you need a bigger ladder. So it looks like week 1 is training and awareness. Check. Week 2 is inspection and maintenance. Week 3 is stabilization, setup, and then accessories. Week 4, safe climbing and positioning. Okay. So it actually is Ladder Safety Month, so that's a fact, Jack.
Come on, I can't build.
And like I said, next time, you know, we got more ladder safety, we got scaffolding. We're gonna do several more lives on the Heinrich safety pyramid. So hopefully everyone likes that. We could drill down a little further, but like I said, that's gonna be a work in progress. And that's a fact. And next time, I don't have my crayons. Next time we're gonna draw this to scale and color in the Heinrich pyramid. Make a couple pyramids. Yeah, I don't think I have my crayons on me. I don't know what happened to them. I think they might be the. So that's a fact. Anyone have any comments, questions? Don't forget, guys. Tomorrow morning, if you're interested, I usually watch the OJ show at 7 a.m. when he goes on. I hope you guys are in the chat. If not, I understand it's early. See, you can't trust a dues payer. You know what I mean? You can't trust anything a dues payer says. All he does is lie and cheat, laugh and joke. That's what he does. That's what he represents in America.
You came outside.
He's probably friends. He's probably friends with the pineapple and the roach. Those guys can be tricky.
No, you're not.
Coach is advising the ladder safety talk will be more interesting than the OJ in the morning. That's funny. That's right, Clearwater Chads, whatnot. You don't joke about safety and lie about it. How could you do that? How could you feel good about that in America? You guys are funny. Mike agrees. Mike V agrees. And like I said, it's, been researching. That is, for real, it's something I learned about many years ago, the Heinrich safety pyramid, and I never forgot it, and I've been researching it this past few months. There really isn't that many videos about it. Maybe I'll try to download a book or read a book about it, get some more information. I guess I could do it at work too, in the library. Yep. Yeah, Chilio advises the only person you can question is a dues payer and lie about it. Yeah, dues payer can be tricky. You can't trust a lot of people in the Devilverse. Dues payer, Lady K, Special K, the cockroach. and the pineapple. They can be tricky.
Thank you for the money.
I was telling, I don't know if you guys watched, what was it this morning? I called into the Bedabbler Network, and I don't know. I hope he was joking. I said, "OJ, I'm a big, watch your show every Sunday. Never miss it. I wake up early to watch your show." He was negative about it, so I'm hoping he's a jokester. Hoping it was a joke. It was all a joke, and because I'm a big fan of his, and I'm gonna be on Tukey Soup next Saturday. And for anyone, is anyone going to Stutter and John's event this Friday? Because I will be going. It's going to be in Niles, Ohio. And so we're going to be reporting on Tukey Soup, how that went. I hope to see some of you guys there. It's not, well, some of these events are far, but that's not too far for me. A couple hours, 3 hours, 2.5 hours. I don't know. Oh, okay. I didn't know if it was a joke or not. You know what I mean? He's, I tune into his show every week. If someone, but like I said, he could have been joking or he could have been just having a bad morning, I guess. Yeah, no, I understand, Ruff. I understand, Mike. We got to meet up someday, though. And I'm just gonna jet there, listen to the show, and head back for tomorrow morning, especially since I have Tukey Soup the next morning, so I'm not going to even get a room or nothing. Yeah, I was considering, but between it being expensive and not needing to, 2 hours, 45 minutes, I think it is. It's not a big deal. So hopefully it doesn't get canceled. It's only not even a week away. Yeah, I know. Like I said, he might have been joking. He's a funny guy. If he doesn't watch it, I'll start doing an OJ show. I'll start talking about Cassandra and the Satellite Band because I like those characters. And, might not need to tune into his show if that's his attitude, if he wasn't joking. Niels Brennan's whatnot says, I'm going to the one in Fraser, Ohio. I didn't know there was another one. I didn't know that. I'll have to keep up on the Reddit and the whatnot. That's interesting. Like I said, this is my first. Hopefully, it doesn't get canceled. This is my first. I don't know enough about Mike V. Has a good question. It says Mike V's advising, did I ever consider Opie as a character? I've seen Opie's show maybe once or twice. I don't really watch it that much, so I tend to do characters that I'm fans of. Like Ray and Chad and Little John. So that's kind of how I think it means a little more if I'm an actual good fan of it. Because, so nothing's off the table, though. I think I have enough characters right now. And I am considering making eggs, Rob Saul's whatnot. I got 4 eggs left. I thought about getting some more eggs, but I was rushed, so I didn't do that. Let me have a sip of my Gatorade here. It's good stuff. It's blue flavor. Skull. Oh, yeah, I've seen some of the clips. Mike B's advising. Opie is always complaining about Anthony, especially since Anthony is back on the radio. There's a lot of stuff I want to do. Like I said, I want to do more coloring on the air. We got to color stuff like this. And, you guys wouldn't believe. We did it last year on the Clearwater Chad pre-show. Started out kind of as a joke, but it really is therapeutic if you get the crayons out and start coloring. I know it's kind of, people don't want to do that, but I like to color. So Opie's advising, he doesn't care. Chilio advises. Yeah, there's a lot of stuff. And and I try not to go live unless I don't just do it to do it. I got to really be in the right mood to do it. That's why I don't have a good set schedule. So, the future is unlimited. And I was going to say something to Mike V. Oh, Mike, I think I have, I don't want to say what or when, but I actually forgot when, but I think I might have an event kind of close to your house in several months, so I'll have to text you about that. So, union event. Anything else going on, guys? Just, like I said, we're going to be, it's 10 o'clock in my time here. So we're going to be going soon. Oh, okay, good. Yeah, like I said, I don't know exactly where you live, and we don't want to say over the air here, but next time I see it on the calendar, I'm gonna text you and see how far away you are. It's not for several months, so it's not like a big deal, but no skull. Well, like I said, we're kind of wrapping up. Unless somebody has any more questions, I'm gonna try to get to bed early because we have OJ show tomorrow morning.
Come to my base.
And whatnot. But hopefully you guys join me next time for more Heinrich safety pyramid, some more ladder safety, some scaffolding. We can talk about the 3 different kinds of scaffolding and some of the OSHA regulations. You know what I have to do, Chilio, is get an enhanced license. When you go to you get the license, they ask you if you wanted the enhanced. Well, I was too cheap to spend the extra $20, so I don't even have an enhanced license. So I do have to upgrade. So I can't even go. Which is, unacceptable. Oh, I don't know if this lamp was made in Paris. This is made in China. Maybe it's maybe China is a town in Paris that they made it. You know what I mean? That's what we're gonna go with, I guess. Hey, 55, how you doing? Thanks, 855. Trying to think if we have any last. Thanks, Mike. Trying to think if we have any last thoughts here before we wrap up. Like I said, haven't been on in a while, and I felt like going on. But this was great, guys. Get back into it. I'll see you guys very soon. Thanks, everyone, for being in the chat. Thank you, 855. And I will see you guys soon. Thanks for being here. Skull. Thanks, Mike. We're going to try to get back to it. We're back's feeling better. Thanks a lot.